Esteemed Mr. President, distinguished representatives of states and international organizations, distinguished delegates, Excellencies, thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak on behalf of the Republic of Poland at this important conference, which aims to shape the global agenda for financing sustainable development. I would also like to thank Spain for undertaking the difficult task of organizing this event and for its hospitality. Seville, a city with a rich history and multicultural heritage, is the right place to seek solutions to the challenges of the modern world. I believe that we are facing a historic opportunity to jointly set the direction for global efforts towards sustainable development, social justice, and the fight against poverty. Ladies and gentlemen, the world is at a turning point. Climate change is affecting the poorest communities, who are often the least responsible for its causes. Economic inequalities are deepening, and access to education, healthcare, and innovation remains a privilege of the wealthiest. All these challenges hamper our joint efforts for development. At the same time, ongoing armed conflicts that permanently destabilize many regions of the world make it imperative that we act together today. In this context, development financing is becoming one of the most important tools that can help build resilient and fair societies with a chance of achieving sustainable development under the 2030 Agenda. This should remind us of our shared responsibility for the planet and its inhabitants. Distinguished delegates, Poland is consistently increasing its commitment to development cooperation. This is reflected in a significant increase in our financial contributions to numerous projects in Africa, Asia, and Eastern Europe. Our activities focus on areas that are key to sustainable development: education, healthcare, infrastructure development, and preventing climate change. At the same time, we pay attention to issues such as building resilience, reducing inequalities, and ensuring global food security. We believe that effective development cooperation requires the efforts of all parties involved, which is why our projects are based on the principles of partnership, respect for local needs, and long-term perspective. Poland consistently emphasizes that achieving sustainable development, as well as lasting peace and security, requires effective international cooperation based on established principles of international law and the idea of solidarity. This is why the slogan "Solidarity for Development" is the guiding principle of Poland's multi-annual development cooperation program for 2021-2030, and the motto of its current membership in the United Nations Economic and Social Council. We believe that real development is only possible when it's based on mutual trust and cooperation. Excellencies, Poland believes that the foundation of the effective development financing is the building of strong and transparent public institutions that will guarantee the creation of an appropriate legal framework and a favorable business environment. Only such institutions will guarantee the effective mobilization of national public funds and their rational use. They will also contribute to the fight against illegal financial flows, corruption, money laundering, and elimination of tax havens. On the other hand, we also need mechanisms that will attract private capital for development purposes. The aforementioned creation of an appropriate business environment by strong and transparent public institutions is one of the solutions that will attract private funds to finance investments and development needs. In addition, Poland supports the creation of conditions for the development of public-private partnerships and promotes the use of financial instruments such as credit guarantees and mixed funds, which increase the scale and scope of aid activities. In our development efforts, we must remember the strong interdependence between different socio-economic areas and the key role of the implementation and respect of human rights in ensuring the stability of societies, lasting peace, and a good standard of living for citizens. The international community, for its part, should reach out and ensure the stability and predictability of development financing, including technical assistance to developing countries. Ladies and gentlemen, let this conference in Seville be a turning point at which we make a bold commitment to financing sustainable development. Poland will continue its current efforts in development cooperation and will share its experience with every interested partner. I believe that together we can build a world where no one is left behind. Thank you for your attention.
I would like to thank His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Poland,